Listen up.
The right hit music mix.
Crossway.
To Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown, a musical talk show with in-studio guest performers and interesting program features, anchored by the man with many titles: musician, producer, actor, director, YouTuber, filmmaker. Well, the list is long because he's the man and more. So friends, Canadians, ladies and gentlemen, your Sunday midday fun starts here. Welcome to the Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown.
40?
It's a long time.
40?
40 what, Scott?
Regine, can you believe it that we have had, this is episode 40
Whoa.
of the Sit Down. Scott Dion Brown, I'm your host, as always, Scott Dion Brown, joined as always by the greatest co-host in the galaxy.
Regine, Alaina, happy Sunday, everyone, and good morning or good night if you are in the Philippines.
Regine, it's been such a long time since I've seen you.
I know, I feel like it's been a while.
It's been at least...
It's been a minute.
What, eight hours?
I'd like to say so.
So I'm pretty exhausted. How are you feeling today?
My voice is a little raspy, but I feel like every weekend it gets raspier and raspier with every single event that we do on Saturdays.
Yeah, we haven't had a break. It's quite a while. And so,
We
so for people listening who are unaware, Regine and I last night hosted the
Canada Top Choice pageant.
The fifth annual, actually. And it's pretty cool. 5 years of that pageant, and it's been growing every year. And it was a pretty great event last night at the Fairview Library Theatre.
I find that, I don't know if you realize it too, but we were on point when we were announcing the candidates. Like we'd look at each other like, okay, candidate number.
Yeah.
And we were just like on point.
Yeah, we were like right in sync with the words, saying every day. Yeah, that was that's experience.
That's how you know
right
we
there.
MC together a lot. So for all of you viewers looking for an event,
yeah, you need a host.
Let us know.
Let us know, exactly. It was, so a very warm congratulations to our new junior miss,
Aisha
Aisha
Janelle,
Janelle, our Miss Teen,
Chelsea,
our Miss,
Dara,
and our Ms.
Kathy. Wow, I had a brain fart for a second.
And Kathy, of course, was
Our
a guest last week.
They all were guests here, actually.
That's true, at some point they
So
were.
congratulations to all of the new princesses and queens of Canada Top Choice. We look forward to your reign and to see where the year goes for you guys.
Welcome aboard the
Canada Top Choice train.
Canada Top Choice train. All aboard.
Yes.
40 episodes, Regine.
Yes, Scott.
Can you believe this? It's it feels weird to say, but 40 episodes. So what else did you get up to, Regine? Anything fun this week?
Just pageant prep.
Pageant prep. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much what this week was. It was just getting ready.
Pageant prep for Galaxy, pageant prep for Canada Top Choice. Too many things going on, but it was worth it in the end. How was your week?
Actually, I had quite a busy week. I ended
You
up
traveled this week.
Yeah, I went to the lovely city of Montreal for. In fact, actually, I'm not even sure how much I'm allowed to say, but it was to be.
Just don't say it.
It was, well, I can say that it was to be on a TV show. It was a small part on a television show with a very well-known celebrity, actually. But I'm not, I got to find out. I actually never know what because some shows are like non-disclosure. You can't say anything about anything. So let's just keep it safe. But anyway, I traveled to Montreal by train, and I had a small part in a show. And then I came back to Toronto. So that was fun.
For the pageant.
For the pageant, just in time for the pageant. Oh, and I also went to an Argos game.
Ooh.
I went to an Argos game. And the Argos finally got a win. They got their first win of the season.
How long has the season been going for?
They were 0-6.
Oh, gosh.
It's been an abysmal start. But you know what, guys? Good start. Good win yesterday. They were down 20-0 in the first half, which is terrible. But then they came back and they won by 1 point. Way to go, Argos.
Way to go, Toronto.
Good. I look forward to hopefully another win in the future.
When is their next game?
I think it's in a couple of weeks. I think it's during the CNE. In fact, what's cool is...
so then you get to go for free into the CNE.
The Canadian National Exhibition is coming up this month, and the Argos game during that time will include free admission, so I'll definitely be there
My
early.
brother his first job. He just got hired to the CNE.
Oh, so he's going to be there.
Yes, he will.
What's he doing? Do you know? Or is
He has no idea, but he got hired, so that's all we know.
Something to do with
Something to do with the exhibition.
with the X. He might be running the bumper cars. He might be. Actually, you know what? Speaking of the people who run the rides,
I would not trust my brother to operate.
Well, you know, maybe he can get us like free rides when I go. I'll be like, hey,
let me in.
hey, let me in.
You know me. Let me in.
Well, no, so one time I was at the X, and you know they sell. They have this thing where you can dip your hand in wax.
I have one of those at home.
Oh, so I bought one, right? I bought one.
Oh my God, you totally did, didn't you?
Yeah. So you dip your hand in wax, and then it gives you like a basically a wax sculpture of your hand. So me and my friend and Colin, we both bought one.
Did you hold hands together?
Yeah, we were embracing. It was so nice. But no, so we go on a ride. I can't remember what it might have been. The bumper cars, might have been something else. And we were just like to the guy. We're like, hey, so these are really delicate. Can we just leave these with you while we go on the ride?
No.
He's like, oh yeah, no problem, man. So then we go on the ride, and then the ride ends. We come back, and he's like, sorry guys, I put them on my chair and I forgot.
Sat on it?
I sat on it.
Oh God.
So like our hands are just crushed into pieces.
Did he at least pay for a new one? Because those aren't
No,
cheap.
it was literally just like, sorry. And I was like, okay.
You suck.
That's okay.
Now
bye.
your hands are holding.
Yeah, so anyway, it was a sad thing. Anyway, I got over it. Or no, I'm not over it.
I don't think he's over it. But
Permanently scarred for life.
You're not over it, but I know our executive producers are.
Yeah, shall we start the show, Regine?
Yes, we should.
Well, we can't start the show without acknowledging our executive producers. Okay, let's do it. Today's episode. Tonight.
He's still sleeping.
I'm still sleeping. I'm not awake. Today's episode of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown was brought to you by our two executive producers. Regine.
Yes, Scott.
Do you want to find out what your home is really worth?
Perhaps.
Are you buying or selling a home?
I could be.
Then Jennifer C., Realtor at Home Life Culture Link, is here to help. Call or text Jennifer today at 647-403-8887. Don't deal with just anyone. Speak to a professional. To see your current listings, visit homelifeculturelink.com. Jennifer C. at Home Life Culture Link, executive producer on the show. And, of course, it was also brought to you by the Mortgage Godfather, who will search to find you the best mortgage and give you advice on any needs you may have. And he will shop to find you the best mortgage. Nino Sai Mecca, mortgage agent. He'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Find out more at mortgagegodfather.ca or call now at 905-604-6955. Thank you so much to our executive producers.
Yes, and if you want to be an executive producer or just advertise on our show, it's simple. All you have to do is email us at radioshowad, that's radioshowad@gmail.com, and we will be more than happy to get you on the show.
Yeah, get in touch. We'll set up a personalized plan. We'll read the ads to you and the audience live on the air, build a relationship, personalize the ads week to week. Do you have sales? Do you have a special coming up? Let us know. We can update it. It's a wonderful way to advertise to a brand new audience. Get in touch.
Yeah, and if you're lucky and we see you at an event, you get a plug-in just as much as you do on air. Like yesterday.
One of the judges, Jerry Serrani from Jewelry Forever, was a judge. Give him a little shout out. Serrano, sorry, Jerry. Jewelry Forever, I got that right. Jewelryforever.ca, and we'll be reading your ad later in the show. Anyways, welcome back, everybody.
To episode 40.
40. Shall we introduce our guests?
Yes, let's do it. They're patiently or impatiently waiting
They
to
are.
be. I know some of our viewers are already looking for them.
Oh,
so.
wonderful. Well, unfortunately, viewers, they couldn't make it. Oh, no, I'm joking. They're here. So we've got two wonderful young singers, talented singers today. And so let's meet them, shall we? So here to my right, Regine's left, we have a young talented singer currently working on a new EP and great gifted piano player as well. Let's welcome Azalyne.
Hey, I'm Azalyne.
Good morning.
I'm a songwriter. I'm 11 years old. I am working on an EP right now, and that's really exciting. So I hope to just release it. I'm excited for that.
Sweet. Thank you
Can't
for being
wait
here.
for it.
Thank you for inviting me.
And to my left, Regine's right, also a talented singer, performer. She's got a concert coming up that she's promoting. Sofia.
Hi, I'm Sophia. I'm 11 years old. I love singing and performing for my family, and currently I'm working on the Royal Conservatory of Music certification for both singing and piano.
Wow. So we have two piano players. They're both 11 years old, and they're both very talented, and they're both in studio. We have a show for you guys. We did
Yes,
not
it's
plan
exciting.
it to be like this, but
It's
Here it
worked
is.
out.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this episode. So first thing, so Azalyne, right off the top, Azalyne was going to perform live for us with a piano, but we had some technical issues getting it going. Sometimes, I mean, it's happened to me
it
before.
happens.
In fact, it happened to me at the. I had my band perform recently at the Von Fiesta Extravaganza.
Oh, yeah.
And I had my delay pedal all plugged in, and then you just get up on stage and
And
you
it
start,
doesn't work.
and it's just nope. Okay, I got to take that out of the loop. So we've improvised, and she'll be singing to a backing track later.
Yeah.
Sometimes that happens; things break down.
That's how it is.
Yeah, it's life goes on. It's a live show, people. But okay, so let's start right off. You were in the studio last night.
Yes, I was. I was recording the title track of my EP/album. It
Nice.
was really exciting. My vocal coach was there, and my producer was there. It was a lot of fun. We were just taking out clips, putting in clips.
Cool. So and you were there till pretty late, right?
Yeah, very late. It was like 1 a.m. when we left.
1 8.
Her night was longer than ours.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And
the
she's
past few
still here.
Yep. So how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling really great. I took a nap in the car, so I was happy.
It's good.
Naps are good.
Yeah.
So she's pretty much on the same work schedule we are right now.
Yep.
What time did you get to bed?
Oh, probably 2 because he sent me the track and then I was just singing it for like an hour.
Yeah.
Then I couldn't sleep the second I got into bed. And I didn't
Yeah.
want to sleep in my bed because I found a bug, so I slept with my brother.
Oh boy.
Oh no. What kind of bug?
I don't know, it was kind of long.
Ew.
Maybe an earwig. Maybe it was an earwig.
Ew.
I hate spiders.
Yeah, spiders
I
are
kind of
tricky.
love spiders. Spiders aren't bad, Like, I think, like, if it's in my room, I don't like it. But
Yeah.
just seeing them, they're better than centipedes. I hate centipedes. Like, I could go on. I have a dying passion of hate.
Centipedes.
To centipedes, yeah.
You know the centipedes. They almost like it's like they're gliding across the floor.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
They're
it
very
looks-
fast.
It looks like when there's just one, it looks like there's two because they're just moving so fast.
Yeah.
It's so scary.
they're. You guys familiar with the daddy long legs?
Oh, ew.
Daddy long legs. You ever seen those?
I've heard of a mommy long legs. Where have I
What
heard
is a mommy
Mommy
long
long
leg?
legs.
No, I've heard that somewhere.
I don't know. I
long
remember there was a Daddy Longlegs in a Caillou episode I watched when I was like 4.
Oh, Caillou.
Caillou, he's iconic. He's just bald.
Oh yeah, everyone knows Caillou. Yeah. Well, one time, so daddy long legs is like, it looks like a spider, but it's not.
It's not a spider?
No, it's not. I think because they. I'm not sure how many legs they have. They're long though.
I thought they were spider.
long. They're like, so it's like the
As
body.
long as your
the-
nail.
The body is like a tiny little dot. It's like a circle, the body, and then the legs just stick out in all directions. But anyway, one time when I was a kid, right?
She doesn't like spiders. Why would
It's
you
not a
say
spider.
that?
It's not a spider. I don't even think they make webs. It's not a spider. But one time when I was in my childhood bedroom, I had bunk beds, and
So still your bedroom. No, I'm just kidding.
Have bunk beds.
yeah, I just cut it in half and put them together.
There you go.
But no, the top. So I like to sleep on the top bunk, so you're like closer to the ceiling, right?
And closer to all the bugs.
Yeah, so it's the thing. So one time I was like laying in my room, right, just laying in my bed looking at the ceiling, and suddenly I see this daddy long legs crawling across, right? And this is the first time I'd ever seen one, and I still remember I saw it, and I was like, Dad! And like, so my dad like came running into the room, and he must have been like, he was like, what? Like he probably thought I was like dying or something, and then he had to kill it for me.
I wish your dad was tuned in right now to watch this.
We'll hear it later.
Yeah, there was a fly in my room last night, so my dad had to come in. When we turned off the lights, then it went in their room, and then we ran. I was like kind of throwing them under the bus, but
Yep.
Speaking of bunk beds, I hate bunk beds. I'm always afraid that the top is just gonna fall to the bottom, like just
And
gonna crush
squish
the
you?
person underneath. Oof.
It's a very real danger.
It is.
Very real.
I remember
danger.
when I was younger, we had my babysitter had bunk beds, and I pushed someone off the top bunk.
Oh. Wait,
Oh my
who'd you push
God,
off?
that is-
Wait,
What
you,
is-
you were the babysitter?
No.
Oh.
There was like a bunch of us, and one of the guys pissed me off, so I pushed him off.
Oh, he probably deserved it. How far?
Wait, there was no rail on the top bunk?
No, there
I'm
was.
safe.
There was. I was like,
You just went
"Get
right
away
over.
from me."
Yeah, that's true. Because some bunk beds don't have a rail. Mine did. Mine were from IKEA.
If there was a
I
bunk
had
bed
mine
without a
from
rail,
IKEA too.
oh,
Oh,
that'd
really?
be, maybe
I
she
wrote them
took
off
your
once,
bed.
so now they're just two different
Do you
beds.
have a bunk bed?
Yes, I do, but it doesn't have a ladder, so I have to climb up
Oh.
the side.
Really? There's no ladder?
No.
Wow. Mine has a ladder going up the side.
Wait, why are we talking about bunk beds?
You know.
This is a
Because this is
strange
an-
topic.
this is-
Welcome to episode 40,
This
guys.
is the kind of stuff that
beds.
people tune in for. It's the good, real conversations.
Mm-hmm.
And
The conversations you have with 11-year-old girls.
sure.
Bunk beds and spiders.
Well, you know what? These are things we can talk about, right? Because like I don't remember how old I was when I was scared of the daddy long legs. Probably like 18 or 19 or something.
Yesterday.
There's a daddy lock. Come get it.
That's why your dad's not tuned in, because he's still sleeping. You will come up.
Yeah. It's harder now, right? Because I don't live at home anymore. So if I see daddy long legs on my roof, my dad has to drive all the way down to kill it for me, which is tough.
And you have to hide in the bathroom.
Yeah, exactly. It
Chasing you.
ruins the whole day, really.
Crosswave Radio just told me to look under my chair just in case.
Oh yeah, good call.
No, thank you, Crosswave Radio.
There you
Actually,
go.
I don't know if I'm not sure I've ever seen a bug in here.
Neither have I.
I haven't.
Anyways.
You know what? Both of you guys are singers.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps we should hear a song.
Who wants to go first?
Who wants to sing?
Oh, me.
Okay.
Volunteer right there.
All right,
All right.
you go
There's a
first. We all
volunteer
looked
right
at you.
Okay.
All right, Azalyne,
Gosh.
what are you going to be singing for
Oh, so
us?
this song is one of the. I think it's the first single ever released. It's called "You Are Mighty."
Sweet.
I think my sound has changed a bit to be a bit more modern, but this one's really jazzy.
So
Well,
this is
I like
this is an original
jazzy,
track.
so-
This is an original. Sweet.
I wrote and composed it.
Alrighty, let's hear. What was it called again? Sorry.
"You Are Mighty." It's
You-
on Spotify and iTunes and Apple Music and everything.
You are mighty.
You're Mighty from Azalyne, live on the sit down. Take it away.
Thank you. I face my sorrows, I face my fears, I face the hardest things in a life I've ever seen. I am mightier than sorrow, and I am mightier than fear. And I am mightier than the hardest things I've seen. And I am mightier. I know it's hard sometimes, but life just beats you up. I know it's hard sometimes to your dreams and aspirations. But when life knocks you down, don't lie on the ground. Get up, work hard, achieve your dreams. People and places, they can let you down. Thoughts and emotions, they can bring you down. Love and happiness comes from within. Strength and devotion can help you win. You can get there only if you try.
Crosswave, the right hit music mix.
Wow.
Well, that live performance was brought to you by Jewelry Forever. Conveniently located at CF Markville Shopping Center on 5000 Highway 7 East Markham. They do custom-made jewelry repairs, and they change watch batteries, all done on site. Or, Regine, if you're the type who doesn't like to go outside, perhaps not a fan of wearing pants,
I just want to stay in your pajamas.
or as pajamas, sure. You can shop online at jewelryforever.ca, where you can get free shipping with any orders of $149 or more. Jewelry Forever, great friend of the show. Tell him Scott and Regine sent ya.
And we finally met him in person,
As a
not
judge.
through social media yesterday.
Yeah.
I was walking and I was like, "You're Jerry." And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "I'm Regine Alaina from the Sit
I'm
Down."
Regine Alaina.
Yes. Well, that was amazing. I apologize. I didn't realize my mic was on and all you hear is, So, first of all, can we just mention how she came onto the show, Scott? How did you guys meet?
Oh, yeah.
We met at a family reunion.
Yeah, we were at a party, and she performed
Party.
for the people playing, and I was like, "Wow, she's good. We should have her on the show."
Wow.
So it worked out that well.
Well, your voice is amazing, and I'm not surprised that Scott did go up to you to have you on the show because, whoa.
Sounded very nice. So that's an original track.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, did you play piano on it as well?
Yeah,
Or-
I did the grand piano on that. We did this really cool studio. The Orange Lounge is like super fancy. There's this nice kitchen and snacks, and even the vocals was really fun. Like I had 4 live musicians and myself. 3 and myself. 4 and myself. Sorry, 4 and myself.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So you were saying this is your new sound is different from this, so the
Yeah,
music
it's
on the
a
new
bit-
EP will be.
Yeah, it's a bit more modern. I feel like I'm a music lover, so I listen to everything. I can go from like listening to like kind of alt rock to like old school jazz, you know? Like so I think I want to try everything. I don't want to be confined to one genre and one box. Azalyne is a jazz singer. Azalyne sings R&B. I want to do everything.
She sings everything.
Try and sing different languages, maybe?
Oh gosh. I mean, yeah, that would be fun. I'm supposed to learn French, but I haven't been doing.
Imagine that in French. That would sound so sick.
Yeah.
Très bien, très bien.
Oh gosh.
Bonjour.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Comment ça? Yeah.
It's the hat. It's the hat.
The beret.
Yeah,
Love
sounds
it.
great. Sounded great. Good job.
Thank you so much.
Do you sing in other languages, Sophia?
Okay, sometimes I sing in French.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I remember a time I've sang in Italian.
Wow.
I remember.
Oh, once I sang Italian in my old music teacher's like student showcase. I was sang like this Italian piece. I was playing it on the piano, and I was like, oh, it was
Oh
pretty
my
wacky.
goodness.
I
Cool.
was 7, but I thought I was older.
Awesome. Yeah, singing in other languages can be challenging. I've sang in Filipino a couple times, and I don't speak that language. But people said that my accent sounds pretty good when I'm singing it. But it's just more, I find you just listen. I would listen to somebody else's version, and then I try to really mimic exactly how they do it. So
stay tuned for this duet that's happening in Filipino.
that's right. Regine and I are going to do a duet on YouTube, actually.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, to celebrate my So my YouTube channel got to 1,000 subscribers recently, and part of the thank you. Part of the deal that we've been saying on the show is that when I get there, Regine and I are going to do a duet.
Because
So-
Regine don't sing.
yeah. But she's going to this time, so that'll be fun.
Pray for me, Sophia.
I will.
Oh, so Sophia, you have a performance coming up, right?
Yes, I do.
Tell us about it.
Well,
Oh, can we get you a little bit closer to the mic as well?
okay.
Get right up there, yeah.
So my teacher, Candace Santos, she's been my teacher for about like 5 years now. She's teaming up with her good friend, Roy Tugbang.
Oh, I know Roy, yeah.
And she asked me to be a guest singer at the show.
Wow.
There are some other of her students singing there too. They're going for a concert called Infinity.
Infinity.
Cool.
And
Do you know
beyond.
when that is? When is it coming up?
It's coming up on Saturday, August 10th, 6:30 p.m. at the Korean Cultural Center.
Cool.
That's next week.
It's very close. The Korean Cultural Center, that's at Don Mills and Lawrence area?
Leslie.
Or Don, Leslie?
Isn't it Leslie?
Oh, yeah, Leslie and Lawrence.
All you Filipinos in Toronto know exactly where it is.
I've been there a few times to, I've actually hosted several pageants in that building.
PIDC, shout out.
It's a nice location, So it's coming up this, you said August 10th.
August 10th. Yes.
Saturday. That's exciting.
Are you excited? How many concerts have you done before?
I've done like a few. I've been to JDL concerts. I've done recitals. The recitals that my teacher hosts. But other than that, I haven't been to many.
So is this like your first big concert?
Yes, this is my first one. I'm really excited.
How many songs are you going to do?
I'm going to do 3 songs. I'm going to do a Disney medley. I'm going to sing the finale song with other people at the concert. And I'm going to sing a solo song called Always Remember Us This Way by Lady Gaga.
Ooh.
Cool. So there you go. It was called Infinity. That's the name of the concert?
Infinity. Yes.
Infinity.
Music is for infinity.
Ah.
Actually, we were talking about Infinity last
Yes,
week.
we were. That was a perfect fit.
Yeah. Infinity, how it goes on forever. And then you asked a question about how it compares to black holes.
Oh.
And I didn't fully understand the question.
Do you still understand the question?
No, I haven't really looked into it, but
Stay tuned.
yeah, Cindy with an S. We'll get to the bottom of this question. But yeah, Infinity, August 10th, coming up. Korean Cultural Center. Come on down.
How much are tickets and where can they find them?
I think it's $30 per person.
Let me find out.
Cool. It's a good event. It's coming up. Yeah, I know Roy. Roy, he's got a really good voice. He sings opera type singing. His voice.
I'm not sure. He can sing really high though.
Yeah.
He can sing really high though.
Yeah, he's in fact, I remember Roy years ago. He was still very, very small, and even then, he had this really impressive voice. And he's just grown. Yeah, he's a great singer. So it's very exciting to see.
It doesn't say how much tickets are.
All right. Well, you can look it up. The Infinity concert, August 10th, at the Korean Cultural Center.
6:30 p.m. and that's 1133 Leslie Street in Toronto.
Awesome. There you go, Leslie Street. You were right.
I told you.
Leslie.
So, guys, let's move on to girls. Well, that's a good point. I could just say girls. That's right. So, what other things do you guys like to do for, I don't know, for
What
fun?
do 11-year-old girls like to
Yeah.
do nowadays? I haven't been 11 for a while.
I don't know. I like to do. Yeah, I was saying I like art. I like everything artistic. I write songs for fun. Like literally, I'll just sit in my bed before I have to sleep, and I just write songs. Like I think about different things. I write the wackiest songs.
I could never write songs like.
It's just
Like,
about
it's so
making
hard.
your feelings out. It doesn't have to rhyme at first. What I do is I write a story prompt. I think of like characters. What I think of like a color even. So I read recently. I wrote one about like a stalker, and it's like a really innocent sounding kind of song.
Interesting.
And I write a lot of like wacky stuff.
So it's like, so the song itself, it's like the music is very innocent sounding, but the
No,
lyrics
it's like
are very...
a bit jazzy. Not jazzy as in like as you are mighty, but just like kind of. It sounds like it's just a love story. Like, oh, I'm following you.
Yeah.
I'm your secret admirer. But like,
that kind of stalking.
Yeah, it's like-
Oh, you're 11. Yeah, that
Well, you know,
makes
that's like, have you guys heard the song by the Police, the Every Breath You Take? That song.
That's a very stalker.
That song is about a stalker, I believe.
That's
And
very
what's
creepy.
funny is when it first came out, a lot of people like use that song as like their wedding song and
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm like, why?
Wedding song?
Yeah, so it's like, when they're, the first dance
first
or whatever
dance.
at the wedding. But that song is about a stalker. But you know what? It's
We
still
should
a
do
nice
that
song.
as a duet. I'm gonna stalk you.
Oh no.
Yeah. But anyway, that's a cool idea. Cool
Are
song.
you gonna sing that in Filipino? I'm gonna stalk you in
How do you
Filipino.
sing that in Tagalog?
I don't know.
DJ Pepper, help
Yeah,
us out.
so the phrase of the week will be I'm going to stalk you in
yes, or
Filipino.
I will
Stalk
follow you.
Yeah, definitely a useful
Kuya
phrase.
Ryan, send it over.
So Sophia, you've never written songs before.
No, I've written stories. Sometimes I don't write things in words. I usually just draw pictures to show what I'm feeling. I'm not really that writing type of person.
Well, I mean, if you write stories, stories like you were just saying, Azalyne, that's like the first step to writing a song, right? I mean, I think if you're, you've got a nice voice and you're creative person, I think you could make that jump. I think you could.
Yeah. It doesn't even have to rhyme at the start. There's a lot of songs on the radio where just the melody makes sense, and then the lyrics just are pretty. They don't rhyme. You know?
Well, then I have a new challenge. I will get home and I will try and make a new song. Thank
Do it.
you.
So the next time I see you, you will have half a song written or a full song written, depending on when I see you next.
Yes, that really depends.
All depends.
Or maybe
Yes.
in the
Well,
next
for now,
year.
in the next week, she's just got preparations for the big show.
Can we hear something?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Would you like to sing a song for us?
Of course.
Okay, wonderful. Let's. What are you going to be singing?
I'm going to be singing a Disney song
Yep.
from the movie A Little Mermaid.
My favorite
Wonderful.
Disney movie.
And I'm singing Part of Your World.
Excellent. All right, let's hear it. Here's Sofia with Part of Your World.
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's it's and what's it's galore. One thing I'm a boss, I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down a, what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? Betcha on land they'd understand, but they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young woman, sick of swimming, ready to stand and ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it? What's the word? Burn. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore above? Out of the sea. Wish I could be part of that
Very nice.
Crosswave, the right hit music mix.
Well, that live performance was brought to you by Canada's Top Choice Council, a nonprofit organization that's proud to present 3 amazing events held annually
Yes.
that help to grow the community, advance education, self-empowerment, and promote public appreciation for the arts. And of course, last night we had the Canada's Top Choice pageant, the 5th annual. Wonderful event. Went off without a hitch. There's the Give Back fundraising concert, which
Happening
was
in March.
happening in March. And what else? Was this the third one?
The sit down with Scott Dion Brown.
And it presents, of course, the Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown. The Canada's Top Choice Council doing great work in the community, putting on great events, and sponsoring this show.
Of course.
And it was brought to you by Intercontinental Consulting Services. for immigration and settlement in Canada. Find out how you can live, work, and study in Canada. Visit icscanadaimmigration.ca. Come to Canada. Immigrate, work, study, and visit. For a free assessment, contact them today.
Yep.
Thank you for advertising. And we are back. Sophia, lovely performance.
Thank you.
She's very like enthusiastic. You can tell that she's done this through JDL and she's done this in a showcase because you were very theatrical when you were singing. And I'm like, yes, girl.
Thank you.
It's fun. So, is that one of your favorite Disney movies? Is that your favorite?
My favorite movie is actually Mulan because she's one of the princesses that don't have, a nice prince, you know.
Oh, yeah.
She's
She
brave.
goes to war.
My favorite Disney movie is Brother Bear.
Oh, Brother Bear's cute.
I don't think I've seen Brother Bear.
But
What's that one about?
It's like
a brother bear.
Like,
I'm kidding.
brother bear. Like the bear dies, and then the human kills the bear. I watched it when I was like 7. But I don't.
You should
I'm
just
not the
watch
biggest
it,
fan
Scott.
of like Disney princesses. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like some of them. I like the songs. The songs are cool, but I don't know. I like that one.
I'm a big
Brother
Disney
Bear.
I watched
princess.
like both of them in one night with my mom. We were snuggling because I was scared, and she brought my mattress to the room, and my brother was asleep, and we were like, "This is such a great movie."
That sounds nice. This is when we were watching Brother Bear?
Yeah,
Oh, so it's like...
Have you
it's
watched
attached
Toy
to
Story
Love
4
and-
yet?
No, I haven't.
Scott.
I haven't either. I need to watch it.
I will. I've seen 1 and 2 and
I've
3.
gotten tired of Toy Story. There's so many
No,
Toy
but
Stories.
you
like,
need to watch the 4th one because
Really?
it's like
Is it really good?
it is good. I've watched all of them.
haven't
I'm a
watched
Disney
them.
kid at heart.
I
Bro-
love Toy Story.
Brother Bear sounds pretty violent.
It's not that violent.
It's not that bad.
She's like, oh, you should watch it. It's about like this bear and then it dies.
No, it's not
Like,
that. I was terrified of Bambi. Like when I was
That's
a
true,
kid,
Bambi, yeah.
Bambi was a little vicious.
Yeah. Well, Bambi's very sad. I mean, spoiler alert, people, for this film that came out in the 30s. But yeah, Bambi's mom
Poor Bambi.
gets hunted by humans.
Yeah, but which human?
Which human?
We
People
never.
have this theory that it was Gaston from Beauty and the Beast.
You know what?
Oh,
That's a good theory. That's probably true. It probably was Gaston.
maybe he
I
seems
think
like
in every
one.
Disney movie, the parent dies. Almost
Oh, that's
everyone.
so
Yeah,
sad.
that's a very
Frozen,
common
the
theme.
parent died.
That's true.
Rapunzel, the parent
I was
is.
smiling, but like,
Yeah,
The parent died. Smiley face.
that's true. It's a very common theme in Disney films. You know, that's a cool. Where did you? That's a cool theory.
Yeah, where'd you get that from?
I got it from YouTube.
Ah,
Interesting. Yeah, because that's right. Because Gaston has all those animal
Heads.
antlers and
Yeah.
heads and stuff up on the wall.
but what if Bambi was actually friends with Snow White?
That's possible too. Yeah, that's
possible.
true. Bambi does look like Snow White. You know what I mean?
Baby does
Yeah,
look like
Bambi
Snow
does look
White.
like
Deer,
Snow White.
you know.
No, yeah, that's a good point. No, they could be.
Or even one of Aurora's from Sleeping Beauty could have been one of her friends because she was
Yeah.
in the forest a lot.
And we do know, like, they do tend to tie in different movies
yeah.
together. Like, you'll see little characters. So it could theoretically be that it's the same cinematic universe.
Wow.
So maybe in that same woods where Bambi is Brother Bear
Wow.
dying.
Yeah,
Maybe
Dying.
not
Brother
though.
Bear.
Why? Why haven't seen Brother Bear? Why would it not be?
No,
I feel like they're in different.
Mom.
Yeah.
The mom. No. Because like the human turns into a bear when he kills the bear, and like he becomes friends with the bear's like the bear that died
Scott's face. He's
son,
like, what?
and like
Scott, just
and
watch
then,
it today.
And then the little bear is like looking for their mom, and the
No,
human that
no,
turned into,
just really. Let's Scott watch.
So wait, so the person kills a bear and then becomes a bear?
And becomes a bear.
Why haven't I ever heard of this movie? Have you seen it? Have you seen Brother Bear?
I've like seen it, but I haven't heard the sound. Like I've seen it at this parlor shop. It's called Little Heads or something. Melon Heads.
Melon Heads.
Oh, yes.
Where my 4-year-old brother gets his hair cut. I've seen the movie
Shout out to
on.
Zach.
Uh-huh.
I've seen the movie on, but I don't hear the sound.
Oh, you
Oh,
just see
okay.
it.
Yeah,
I
just
see.
see it.
Seen it as a silent film. So this is
You
a,
want to see
I,
that?
I see a lot of movies and like I go to youth day sometimes. I used to go to it, and then like there's always like a movie playing on the screen in the background, and I can never hear what they're saying.
oh, yeah.
So, out of the non-Disney princess Disney movies, which one is your favorite?
Probably. I'm still thinking.
Okay, going back to you, anti-princess over here.
non-Disney princess
Yes,
movies.
non-Disney.
Well, she already said.
If you had to pick a Disney princess, I can see her as like brave.
Oh yeah, Birdie.
Yeah.
Brave. Yeah.
What is that the
Meredith.
red hair girl?
Yeah.
Red-haired girl. Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty sick. I kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like them, but I have like a drawer and it's just covered with Disney princesses.
Oh.
And my clothing drawer, it has all my sweaters in it, and it's still on my shelf. But
I got a movie.
Okay, go.
Uh-huh.
It's Christopher Robin.
Oh, Christopher Robin. Oh yeah.
I
Winnie
like
the Pooh.
that movie, actually.
Pooh
The
Bear.
new one, right?
Yeah.
I like that movie. Have you seen the new
It's
one?
cute.
The new. Oh, no, I haven't. The one where like he's grown up. I wanted to see that, but I haven't.
It's on Netflix.
My
Oh,
favorite
really?
It is.
my favorite non-Disney princess movie is what's her name? Frog. She turns into a frog.
Frog.
Princess and the Frog?
The Princess and
Yeah,
the Frog.
the girl, and she's like working, and
Yeah.
then she kisses a frog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And she
I forget.
becomes a frog?
Tiana,
She becomes
Tiana,
a frog?
Tiana.
So she kissed the frog because she thought the frog would become a prince, but she becomes a frog.
Yeah,
That's funny.
It's also on Netflix.
I used to watch that one all the time. That was the only like Disney princess movie.
But
I
she's not
watched
really a
because it was-
princess.
It was
Yeah.
in my minivan,
She's a frog.
and the movie would always play.
It's a good movie. You should
Oh.
watch it.
I like the mosquito.
Yeah. It's a good one.
See, there's actually a bunch. I guess there's a bunch of Disney movies I haven't seen.
Clearly.
Yes.
You're
I
a
thought I'd
classic
seen them
Disney,
all.
that's why.
I guess.
I've seen more Disney princess movies than you, and I don't
Apparently.
even like them.
Apparently.
I love Disney.
My favorite's Beauty and the Beast.
Why? Because of Belle or for the Beast?
I guess both.
Or Gaston.
Although Belle is my favorite Disney princess. She's the prettiest. But no, I like Beauty and the Beast. Oh, the music is so good. Gaston is so awesome.
The new
Gaston.
one? Or the...
The new one is okay. I like the classic much
Yeah.
more.
So what are your thoughts on Frozen and Kristoff? And
I enjoyed Frozen. Actually, I think we talked about Frozen. Have you guys seen Frozen?
I think, yeah, I have.
I watched it like 2 times, and I had a massive hatred for it. Like I hated it more than any other Disney movie.
I
'Cause
think
didn't-
there's
I
coming
didn't
a
hate them.
Frozen 2.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I've seen the trailer.
I don't know how I feel about the trailer.
Yeah.
So you didn't like Frozen. I was not blown away by Frozen.
I still sang the
Let it go.
not Let It Go.
Which one?
Elsa.
Oh.
Okay, bye. That one.
Do you want to build a snowman?
I remember doing a Filipino version of that. It's like,
Oh.
do you want to eat a suman? Come
I
on,
do.
let's go and eat.
Delicious. I would like to have that.
That's cute. So suman is like a steamed pork bun, right?
Yummy.
It has rice in it.
Wait, no, suman. Sorry, it's sticky rice that is wrapped in banana leaves. Sorry.
Banana leaves.
I'm hungry,
Delicious.
so I
Also,
need
it's
to-
cooked in the
good.
banana.
I was
leaves.
thinking siopao.
It's
My
not
bad.
good.
No. Delicious. That sounds wonderful. Frozen, the only thing I found, I think I said this before, but for me, Frozen is, they didn't build the world enough. It felt very much like
Maybe
there was
that's
the
what
kingdom.
the second movie is for.
But yeah, but it just felt like there's a kingdom here and then there's an ice mountain over here and like that's everything. Whereas I felt like other Disney movies.
Yeah, Disney's pretty
it
good
felt
at
more
world
like a
building,
world-
but like
yeah.
this one was just like, okay, and she fell in love with a guy. Don't fall in love with that guy. I'm going to a snow house, and now I'm the queen. Like it was
Yeah.
just
Have you ever
Everything was
felt
too
like
fast.
Anna has a power too? Because Elsa has her frozen power, right? Since Anna has a green dress, right? Maybe she could be nature. You know?
She might, maybe she'll discover she has
Sophia's
something in the
onto
sequel.
something here.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm liking your Disney theories.
Yeah.
yeah. She must be,
Gaston.
like,
Yeah.
Gaston killed Bambi's mom.
And then there's Anna with superpowers. Oh my god, they're the new Avengers. Oof, just
And
kidding.
then maybe Brother Bear maybe will make an appearance in Frozen 2, probably.
Captain America bear style.
Captain America.
Captain America,
Style.
Bear style.
Endgame wasn't that good. That's my opinion. Like everybody was like hyping it up, and it was just like it was good, but
Yeah.
it was just good.
Just
It was
good.
just good.
I enjoyed Endgame. I
enjoyed it, but it was like it could be much better. I don't know.
Yeah.
I,
mean,
liked it.
There were the moment where like I'm not going to spoil anything, but the moment where like at the ending where
Endgame
everything sort of came
spoilers.
together, I did have a little tear.
I love you 3000.
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't.
We're not trying to do any
I didn't- I
spoilers
didn't
here,
care about that.
guys.
What? Nobody would know. what
Everybody
that
knows I love you.
No,
3000.
nobody knows what. No.
No,
Nobody
knows.
knows.
Yeah,
what that
nobody
is.
knows what that means.
No.
Yeah.
What is I love you 3000? That doesn't make sense.
It was a cute
Means
movie.
nothing.
What about I Love You 2000?
That sucks because 3,000 is more than 2,000.
Yeah.
Well, what about I Love You
5000.
5000? Yeah.
Depends on who you're talking to.
Depends who you're
Like, what
talking
if
to.
you don't love them too much, but like you just
Like,
kind
I-
of seem nice, but then they have this idea that you love them and you don't.
Oh my gosh, if someone told you that you love them and you didn't love them, what would you do?
I'd be like,
See, thanks, man.
I just like friends on them.
Thanks.
I don't know. I'm 11.
I know. I want to know what an
too.
11-year-old would think. Like, if
Yeah.
someone were to be like, Sophia, I love you.
That's interesting. Nobody would love me.
Just like be like
Nobody would love me.
like somebody.
Why
"Hey, I
would
love
nobody
you." That's
love
interesting.
you?
I mean, like,
I like that response.
like as a crush. Like, you'd be like,
but
oh,
you
you
know-
must have mistaken me for somebody else.
Oh.
Oh. Are you saying this because your dad's tuning in, or are you saying this because of yeah, your dad's?
Oh no,
tuning
my
in?
dad's tuning in. Hi, Dad.
I like that response. I love you.
My dad is
That's
listening to this.
that's
You
interesting.
must have me mistaken for somebody else.
Yeah, you must have. Yeah, very good. You heard, that's a good lesson you learned here on the show. Wait, we have one more ad. Let's do that last
Yes.
ad, and then we'll come back with more fun chats. The conversation we've just been enjoying about how to respond to that's interesting was brought to you by Cecile's Line Dance Class. Established in 1998, they have classes 3 times a week for all ages. Every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Beam TV, 361 Wilson Avenue. Thursdays from 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. at JC's Banquet, 1686 Ellesmere Road, Scarborough. And every Sunday from 2:30 to 4:30 p.m. at the Filipino Center, 4395 Shepherd Avenue East. Call today at 647-215-3013. Cecile's Line Dance Class. Line dancing with a twist. Thank you for advertising. And it was brought to you by Beautified by Romina. Regine,
Yes, it was.
you know a thing or two about Beautified by Romina.
So do you, Scott.
It's
Someone
true.
was also beautified by Romina. So
Correct.
beautified by Romina is not only my mom, but she is an internationally trained hair and makeup artist, a motives advisor, and custom blend specialist. You can find her on Instagram or on Facebook at Beautified by Romina. And again, she's done everyone from me to Scott to Sophia, actually. And Sophia's mom. So if you want to get beautified for a pageant event, a showcase, a wedding, or just for a date night, she'd be more than happy to help you.
Beautified by Romina.
And let her know
Look her
that the
up.
sit down told you about her.
I want to get beautified.
There
You know,
go.
Mom, get her beautified.
Beautified
We got you,
by
don't
Romina.
worry. She would love to actually do your
Is
makeup.
that your mom?
That picture is me, but I mean, my
Oh.
mom does the makeup.
Wow,
That's cool.
Yes.
so beautiful.
I try with makeup. I just like put on highlighter on my nose. Put on eyes.
I don't like
I
highlight.
don't like makeup.
I don't like makeup either. I hate it, but I still have to put it on for some.
I feel like I have natural beauty.
You do.
Well, you know what? That's a good.
You both do.
It's a
What
good
I do
attitude
is I
to
don't put
have.
on foundation. That's
Because you
probably
guys
not
have
good for
nice
my
skin,
but like,
so I wish I
feels
had an
heavy.
11-year-old girl's skin still.
Yeah, I don't. I guess I never had 11-year-old
Girl's skin.
But I don't really wear makeup. Actually, that's not true.
Yes, you
I wear
did.
makeup but only for like I don't wear it. On
I have a
day-to-day.
picture of Scott getting his makeup done. I'm gonna post it
Yeah,
on.
I wear it for
Instagram.
performances and when you got to be on camera and all of that.
And
sort of
only
thing.
by
But
Beautified by Romina.
Beautified by Romina. She did our makeup last night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she did a lovely job.
We both looked pretty good.
Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, you don't have to feel the pressures of.
No.
If you want to wear makeup, you wear it. If you don't want to wear it, you don't wear it.
That was a message to you, Mom.
Oh,
Okay.
Scott, look
There you
at
go.
that.
yeah, I was expecting
that
like
you
I
in
have
makeup?
natural.
I was expecting like
Actually, I
red
don't think I
lips
wear
and
makeup in that
mascara
picture.
and like I don't know.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
very, very, very good lessons we're learning here today. So, let's you have a social media that let's plug
I have a
that
lot of
because we're
social media.
let us know where can people find you, Azalyne?
Yes. So on Instagram, I am Azalyne Klukowski.
How do you
don't know
spell
how to
that?
spell that.
Spell
so
it out.
AZALYNEKLUKOWSKI. And on Facebook and Twitter and everything else, I'm also that, but probably not Klukowski, just Azalyne.
Azalyne.
Yeah.
Cool. So
So
find
look
her
out
there.
for me.
Yep. And Sophia, you're not on the social medias yet, right?
My mom does all that for me, so
Cool,
you
cool.
should.
And your mom does a really good job at it.
But if you do want to see Sophia perform live, of course, that is it Saturday? Saturday, August 10th at the Infinity Concert at the Korean Cultural Center on Leslie, just north of Lawrence. Or Eglinton. Eglinton? Leslie, just north of Eglinton. And when you're going there, be aware there's construction on Eglinton, so leave some extra time to get there. This was a very fun show.
Yeah.
How much?
Wow.
We have a few minutes left.
We have.
I just realized something. I've been slouching this whole time, and I'm gonna go home because my dad's been watching this and he's gonna say, "Azalyne, you were slouching. What are you doing?"
We have like
yeah.
10 minutes left.
Oh, we do? Okay, great. So we can continue to chat. So, one of you, you paint?
Yeah, I paint.
Yeah, so what's...
So does she.
I have
Oh, you
like
both paint.
I have
Yeah, I
watercolor at my house, and I just paint with that all the time. I have some stuff on here.
Oh,
but
I
it's
use
not
acrylic.
very good.
Oh.
I use acrylic. I do not do watercolor, but I really want to try it. It seems fun.
It is
Interesting.
because you just need like a water, and you just put a paintbrush in it, and it blends nicely because you always know what amount you're gonna put on.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, because watercolors, it's is it harder to be? Oh, well, there I am getting my makeup done. Yeah, I'm not ashamed. In fact, actually, she did a great job. Oh yeah, there we go. Is it gonna focus? There we go. Look at it. I look like I have the skin of an 11-year-old girl. Very, very nice.
You look like a Korean pop star.
Nice. I'll take that. That's good. Anyway, you paint with watercolor.
Watercolor, sorry.
So watercolors, I think I don't think I've ever painted with them.
I used to use watercolor.
Do they like? It's almost like it's hard to. Can you be very precise with watercolor? Because it run a little.
It does run unless you have to put a lot of water and a lot of paint. You have to make sure that you're doing it all. At
Oh,
the
so it's
same
not the
time.
one where you just dip it in and then you wet the brush. And
No, I
then...
wet the brush. I put it in, and then you can't just dip it in. You have to scrub it because it does nothing.
Oh,
with the-
so I did it wrong my entire childhood.
There you go. Learning things. We're learning things here. I'm gonna sit down.
Maybe yours was like really precise.
Mine was like, here's a coloring book. It's attached to the coloring book. Okay, let's paint.
And Sophia, you paint with acrylics.
Yes, I paint with acrylic.
So what do you like about painting with acrylics?
I don't know because like when you put it down, it's wet, but it dries really easily. So sometimes you have to make sure it's always wet. But the thing I like about it is that it doesn't blend too much. It's just right. And sometimes I'm not that patient of a person, so it would just take 5 minutes to dry. I'm like, okay, guys, look at my new painting. It's
That
the
makes
best.
sense.
Yeah.
And I guess watercolors takes quite a bit longer.
Watercolor.
To dry.
No, what you have to do is it dries. You have to make sure that you do it all in like a little bit because it dries really fast, and then you can see the strokes. So you want to
I
make
see.
sure.
You know what I want? You know those color like
But I
that-
do paint with acrylics sometimes. Sorry.
They have this like giant, what's that called? Canvas where you can like paint by color. I want to do that.
Oh, like where they
no,
have the-
paint by number. Paint by
My
number.
grandma has a bunch of those in her
I want
house. and It's
one.
always on her wall, so I did it once with her when I had a sleepover.
How'd
I
you like
want to
that?
do that.
It was fun.
I've never done one of those. I actually paint miniature models myself.
Yeah, you do.
What happened was we ran out of paint, so we had to go to the paint store and buy some more, and we had like
Oh.
eyeballed the color.
I've only done paint with color on like the phone, like the app paint with color.
Yeah, there you go.
Like I've never heard of that paint with color on a canvas.
Well, now you have. So, Mom and Dad, I know you're both tuning in. Get her one.
There you go. Paint by numbers. Right? Is that
Yeah,
what it's called?
My
Paint by
birthday's
numbers.
coming up. It's in September, so maybe that's the gift you want to give me.
Half your family is tuning in right now, so don't worry.
So what kind of things do you guys paint? I mean, if it's not by numbers, so you guys
I
choose
paint
what it is.
People. I love.
Oh,
I paint.
people.
Yeah, I just paint people.
I
like
hate
to-
painting people. That's so hard.
I paint animals and like frogs. I like to draw comics. So I
Mm.
draw like my comics, and it's like a girl gets lost in the woods, and then she's like has to find her way home.
That's cool.
Time continuum, Mobius strip. I don't know. You know?
Sweet.
What do you paint?
What do you
I
paint?
paint landscape
Landscapes.
Oh.
Pretty.
Oh,
because
cool.
I always love to go on vacation. So whenever I see a beautiful area, I would just maybe draw it a little bit, and then when I get home, I will see what it looks like, and I'll paint it.
Cool.
You guys go on vacation a lot, too.
Neat.
Yeah, we love going on vacation.
Sweet. I see. So you draw a kind of a sketch at the location so you can
Yes.
kind of remember what it looks like,
Yes.
and then you,
That's cool.
you come
Yeah, I
back
love
and you
going
paint
out
it.
and just finding references that are just pretty, just calm me.
I don't like painting in my own room. I like to go other places and paint.
Mm. So do you guys sketch, too? Because you sketch.
Yeah, I sketch.
I'll show
Do you people watch and sketch? Because my friends used to do that. Like they'd be like at the bus stop waiting, and then they'll like sketch the people that they see.
I'd love to do that, but sometimes like what if the person looks at me while I'm like
Just be like-
sketching them?
Yeah.
What if they're like wearing
Don't
a
make
very
it so
specific
obvious.
jacket and it's like bright, and then they're like,
Be like, excuse me,
why
sir,
are
can you turn
drawing
around?
me?"
I need to like get this detail.
Yeah, and plus it's hard. Like you might spill the paints when you're on.
No, they're
the
sketching.
I know.
Sketching.
I know. I just think it's funny to think about somebody bringing all their
Water-
paints
water
and
paint.
watercolors on the
Water
subway.
paint.
But I've seen actually don't they have on the subway on the TTC? They've got
Sketch the
line
yeah.
or whatever. They've got these like I've seen them. They're like advertisements where like they're actually drawings of people on the. I guess some artists drew them, so I guess you could do it. It's not. It's it's a bit more subtle.
Or maybe what they do, they take a picture and then they.
I feel like that's almost like
What if
harder.
the flash is on?
Yeah,
And
Like
that's
they're-
embarrassing. Be like, sorry, I turned it on by accident.
it's like you're interesting looking. No, it's better if you're just on there with your sketch and then you. Because most people won't be like, hey, that person's drawing. I bet they're drawing me.
I would. I'd be like, excuse me, sir, what are you drawing?
Yeah.
Like etch a sketch.
Yeah. Then you skate. Do you guys know what an
I don't know how
etch a
to
sketch is?
I
Etch a
do.
sketch?
I don't know
Yeah.
how to use them that
The,
well.
the little pad.
Yeah, it's like red with the
the-
two
I-
knobs.
I have
just
one of-
twist-
I have one of those at my grandma's house.
like,
Like, it used to
this is
entertain me
left,
for so long.
right,
Yeah.
and then
And then when you're done drawing, you
Down
just
to
shake
up.
it.
Yeah.
And it's gone.
Or you're like, mommy, look. Oh.
You got so excited, you ran all the way downstairs to show her,
And it's
it was
gone.
gone. Etch a sketch.
My childhood.
That's an old toy, actually. Like that was. I'm pretty sure that was old. Like when, like those have been around since even before we were born. The Etch a Sketch has been around for a
Scott,
long
you've been
time.
around longer than I have. So.
Maybe. But even longer than me, the Etch a Sketch. I can't remember when it came out, but it might have been like the 50s.
The day
or
before you were
something.
born.
The day before, back in the 50s. Back in the day.
You still have the skin of an 11-year-old girl, then.
That's right. The skin of an 11. This feels creepy even just saying it. I miss it. No. We got a few minutes left. Should we do that segment?
We do, and we have the stalker thing.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
we do.
So wait, let's explain it. So we actually haven't done it in several weeks.
No,
But this
so
is
this
supposed
makes
to be.
up for it.
This is supposed to be a weekly segment, where every week on the show we usually do. We learn a single phrase of Filipino for our Filipino audience. 'Cause
Non-Filipino
for our
audience.
non-Filipino audience to learn the language a little bit, and it's a segment that I like to call "Learn Filipino" with Scott Dion Brown.
so original.
It's it's very It's self-explanatory.
Yes. And
You know.
since you were talking about your stalkerish song,
So what is our phrase this week?
susundan
Susundan.
Susundan.
Okay.
kita
Kita.
kahit
Kahit
saan
saan
ka
Ka.
pumunta.
pumunta.
I will follow you wherever you go.
Okay. Okay. That's not as bad. It's not as bad.
That's so low, creepy.
Well, I was just worried it was be like, I am stalking you now. Okay. So say it again. Say it again.
Susundan kita
Susundan kita.
kahit
Kahit
saan ka
Saan ka
pumunta.
pumunta.
Susundan kita.
Kita.
I will follow you.
So I will follow you is susunda.
Susundan
Kita.
Susundan
kita.
kita.
I will follow you.
kita. And then
Saan ka pumunta is wherever
Saan
you go.
pumunta.
saan
Ka pumunta.
punta. I will follow you wherever you go.
I'm just like,
Yeah, it's hard for me. There's a lot of syllables in there. It's a struggle for me. I will follow you wherever you go. Do
Why are you
speak-
staring us straight in the eyes like, I
Yes.
will follow you wherever you
follow you wherever you go.
I will follow you.
wherever you go?
You.
There you go. Yeah, give her her camera.
Do it again, do it again.
Put it at the camera.
I will follow you.
No, you gotta say it in Filipino. Susundan
Susundan
kita
kita
kahit
kahit
saan ka pumunta.
saan ka pumunta.
She
Good.
says
Oh,
it better
good.
than you.
The scary eyes at the end. I like that. That was good.
She says it better than you, Scott.
So now you can tell somebody
I will
that you'll be
follow
following
you.
them.
You can say in Filipino and they won't even know what you're saying.
I don't even know.
I'll be like, oh, thank you.
Thanks, I guess. Well, this has been a lovely episode. I actually enjoyed this very much.
Me
Did you
too.
guys have fun?
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
great
is it
40th episode.
Great 40th episode.
Yes.
We learned many things about painting, about
Disney.
Disney, about bears,
Mosquitoes.
about theories, about how mosquitoes, daddy long legs is.
And
Not a
bunk
spider.
Yeah,
Bunk beds. We learned how to say, I will follow you wherever you will go.
yeah. It was a great
And
episode.
you should follow us wherever we go.
Oh,
And you
well,
can follow
not
us.
where I go. We don't.
I mean,
don't
on
schedule
social
that.
media. So you can follow
Yeah.
us on social media. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Scott, where can they susundan you?
Susundang me at
Susundan kita.
Susundan me at YouTube, on YouTube. YouTube.com/Scott Dion Brown. As I said, I recently reached 1,000 subs, and it's very exciting. So I'm working on my 1,000 subscriber special. Regine and I will be doing a duet, and there's just a lot of things coming down the pipeline I'm very excited about. I'm also working on my short film, and I'll be posting a vlog about how that's going as well in a little while. So just follow me.
Wow, you're at 1022 subscribers.
Awesome. YouTube.com/Scott, SCOTT Dion Brown. YouTube.com. Regine, where can people find you?
What did you say?
I don't know.
You guys can find me on Instagram at It's Regine Alaina. That's ITSREGINE ALAINA.
It's Regine Alaina. Azalyne, one more time. Where can people find you?
Okay. Azalyne Klukowski. I'll spell it again.
Do it.
AZALYNEKLUKOWSKI. I post like updates on my singles, EP, single, EP, and performances, posters for my events. Follow me there.
Nice.
Very exciting.
And where can they find you next week, Sophia?
At the Korean Cultural Center.
Correct. The Korean Culture Center, August 10th, for the
Yes.
Infinity concert,
Mm-hmm.
which is very exciting. You'll be performing live. Well, guys, thank you both for being here. This was a delightful episode.
It was.
It was. Yay.
Episode 40, people. 40. Here's to the next 40.
Wow. You know what I was thinking? Every time we hit like a milestone episode where it's like 10 or whatever, we're never together actually on the show. So this is probably the first time that we're on together for like the 40th episode.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think that's true, right? 30.
Because I'd be like,
was,
oh yeah, 30. Oh, Scott's on vacation.
Yeah, I was away, and then
Or one of us isn't here, so.
So that makes this one even more special.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And
hopefully-
we also want to give a shout out to all of the winners again from last night's Canada Top Choice
congratulations.
pageant. I know some of you are watching. Congratulations again to Aisha Janelle, Chelsea Starr, Dara, and Kathy.
Congratulations, people.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the boat. No,
The train.
Welcome on board the train.
I'm on a boat.
I'm on a boat. All right. Should we...
We are on a boat and we are sailing off, so we will see you next week here at the
sit down with Scott Dion Brown and...
Regine Alaina. Bye.
Bye.
That's it for today, folks. To Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown. If you think 60 minutes is not enough, well, you better catch us again next week, because it is not just about music or pure talk. It's your weekend pastime. And witness the next worthy of your time episode of the program right here on Crosswave Radio. To Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown.